Well folks, my 100th video special became a huge success. So big that it became my first video on Vidly to reach over 1,000 views, immediately getting the attention of the owner of Vidly himself. I was stunned by this. For those that watched and commented, thank you for your support. After getting the kind of responses from people, I started thinking, are there women that are kind, warm, loving, and social? Unlike my video regarding the lonely generation, I'm going to try and be positive here, see if I can understand American women. While I was observing comment after comment, I was reminded of a time when women wanted me to hang out with them and strike up a conversation. Back when I was a young man, I could talk to a woman face to face about random subjects for 1 hour. The kind of interactions I had during my young adult years were something rare. I was more of an awkward young man wanting to be a success. But through the years, I learned that if you want to be a success, you have to be comfortable with being social to people face to face. Still a difficult task for me to do, but I'm learning as a businessman that success is determined by interactions more than innovation. Back when I was a young man, a few women did join me for lunch. I tried to be social with them and tell a couple of jokes. One woman decided that because I was nice to her one time that she wanted to join me for lunch, and we had a good time talking for 20 minutes. Another time I think was in summer of 2008, even though I was a giant douchebag to people. But I tried to strike up a conversation and things were alright. It was pretty clear back then I was not ready for a relationship with any woman. When a man is 21 back in the summer of 2008, they think more along the lines of surviving, but they don't have the idea to execute their plans. Sometimes it takes time to understand what you want to do before you execute. Sure, I tried to find me a woman through the years, but even when I was talking to a woman face to face, things never turn out well. I can't blame the woman that found someone else. I can't blame myself. We the men need to keep in mind that no matter how much you care for a woman, if they don't want a relationship with you, you gotta move on. It don't matter how disheartening it is that you wanted to be with a woman you care about, you'll be the better man by not being the bitter man. The more you learn from those experiences, the smarter you become in avoiding the pitfalls of life. Life can be fascinating. You can find someone you care about in person, whether it is a social gathering or a quiet place. You can find someone you care about on the internet, dating sites, social media sites, even video upload sites. That's right, a male user and a female user can develop a close bond on a video upload site. That can very well include Vidly. We don't know how it can work out, but it's possible. I mean, yes, a nice woman can enjoy your content, talk to you regularly, joke around occasionally, but they may not be interested in you to want to have an online relationship. There are two women that I can think of that I care about here on Vidly. One being Lady of May, the other being Toro FA. I think they are great content creators, I think they are wonderful people, and I think they enjoy interacting with me when they have time. But would I be crazy enough to ask either one of them out on a date? No way. Why is that? Simple, they have their own lives to live. Don't get me wrong. I love Lady of May and Toro FA, but I would rather step back and let them enjoy their lives like I'm enjoying mine. The best way you can be friends with a woman if they are genuinely caring is just to interact with them and not be a prick to them. If you burn bridges with a genuinely caring woman, you will regret it. With that being said, what if a woman is crazy enough to want to go on a date with me? Would I say anything? I don't know. The last time I was on a date with a woman was on March 31st, 2011. It was a fun-filled night. While eating, I talked about life in the big city, talked about the good old days of school, etc. However, the date was not enough to evolve my friendship with a woman into an actual relationship. But you know what? Things happen. I've seen a lot and learned a lot about women from a personal perspective through the years. While there are insane women out there trying to cause a generation of adults to die alone, there are women out there that think feminism is a joke and also think that there are good men out there willing to pursue a relationship. So if a woman anywhere on the internet, including Vidly, asked to meet me in person and then asked me to go on a date with her, I would perhaps say yes. Of course I would be asking questions like a detective before making a decision. But I guess that's me looking out for number one. Being the old man that I am, I wouldn't mind going out on a date. The question is, what woman is crazy enough to deal with an old man that has a tendency to lose his mind? And that was why I said toward the end of the video that I will likely die alone. My crazy behavior is enshrined in internet history. Remember folks, there are women that are genuinely caring, but don't mess up a good thing because you will regret it. What is the biggest example of a man messing up? Chris Chan. Oh yeah, I'm going there. Back in 2005, Chris Chan met Megan Schroeder at the game place in Charlottesville, Virginia. In the beginning, they played cards and interacted. Things were great perhaps for the first few months until Chris Chan opened his mouth wanting to get laid. That incident is forever enshrined in internet history. That's why if you were friends with a woman, watch your mouth. Well, I guess that's it. I know I'm going to get heat for this video, but you know what? If women get angry at me for this, that's fine. If a few women unsubscribe to me because of this video, that's fine. I'm just another old man that has lost touch with reality according to what the liberals have said about me. Anyway, I'm Edray, and I'm out of here.